Hey, this is Zach. Welcome to Web3 Reviews. Thank you for being with us. Today is Monday, September 16th, and we're going to be talking about XRP. Let's go. Remember that none of this is financial advice. XRP today, we had a wild weekend. If we look at this last week chart, we touched 53 cents, we touched 60 cents. Saturday night, people would have thought we were going to the moon. Of course, here we are back at 57 cents. Things are gearing up. I'm extremely bullish. Other tokens, are they experiencing this type of volatility? Do they have this type of legal clarity with the SEC? No. XRP is the one. Right here we see that the SEC actually said uncle. The SEC has issued a major apology, Colin Brown says. After 4 years of labeling tokens as securities, the SEC is stepping back and saying sorry to Ripple and the XRP community. The SEC should resign. And here we have Gary talking about it. Let's check it out.
I think there's been clarity for years. I'm not going to speak about one. I'm not going to speak to any one matter. I'm not going to get into any one company or one token. But I can't speak about any possible investigations. And I'm not speaking to all the other tokens. But I'm not going to get into any one filing because I'm not going to talk about any one of these tokens. I can't speak to any one case or any one situation.
Could you speak to the Ethereum issue?
I'm not going to go into any one set of conversations between the agency and a company. Not want me to speak about any one set of facts and circumstance. And the laws are clear. The law is clear. I think the law is clear.
Gary. Good Morning Crypto says just in, John Deaton states that the SEC's crypto overreach has cost retail investors $15 billion. The quote, the SEC's misconduct and gross overreach caused small investors over $15 billion. On behalf of those 75,000 small investors I represent, we do not accept the SEC's apology. I totally agree. $15 billion? And you want to say sorry? Okay. That could be like the first thing you say. Moving on, Jack the Rippler. Banks ranked by derivatives. He says most of the listed banks are Ripple partners. He says quadrillions of dollars will flow into the XRP ledger. And we see this list. They have JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Citibank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, State Street Bank, the Bank of New York Mellon, US Bank, HSBC, PNC, TD, Trust Bank, the Northern Trust Company, Morgan Stanley, Citizens Bank, Capital One, Fifth Third Bank, and Regions Bank. So we could look up those companies individually. Just type in their name and type in Ripple after. I know a few of those are confirmed Ripple partners. Bank of America, HSBC, 100%. Jack the Rippler says, breaking, Donald Trump will launch his own crypto exchange today. He sounds like Brad Garlinghouse. Slow and outdated banks. XRP is the solution. Let's listen to Trump and decide for yourself. You think he's talking about XRP? Is their exchange going to list XRP?
Join me live on Twitter Spaces at 8 p.m. this September 16th for the launch of World Liberty Financial. We're embracing the future with crypto and leaving the slow and outdated big banks behind.
Then we have this post from Good Morning Crypto. Bitstamp, in collaboration with Ripple, will launch their own digital derivatives exchange, built entirely on the XRP ledger. Robinhood agreed to acquire crypto exchange Bitstamp in a $200 million deal that's set to close in the first half of 2025. Let's listen to what the Robinhood CEO has to say on Yahoo Finance.
A business or an institutional investor, they also want access to the things we offer. They want 24-hour access to the equity markets, they want industry-leading margin rates, a great customer experience. So over time, I do think you'll see us branching more out into serving other types of customers, not just retail, but also businesses and institutions. And to that end, we announced an acquisition of Bitstamp, a global crypto exchange. One of the things that's very attractive about that business is that it's not just international, but also institutional. It gets us access to an entirely new customer base that we're not directly serving today. I think we can do more and more of that over the next 10 years.
We are launching our own derivatives exchange in the next few months, so that's something we are most excited about and really hope to cooperate closely with Ripple there as well. In final stage of integration of really some top 30 commercial banks globally on Bitstamp as a service. So these commercial banks will offer crypto through Bitstamp. So that's definitely something we are very proud of.
Bitstamp, the CEO of Robinhood. Make of what you will of that video. But XRP is obviously doing stuff. I mean, to be partnered with Bitstamp, who's being acquired by Robinhood, a lot of money flows through these platforms. And then looking at this post from the XRP Avengers, he says, quote, the XRP price has already been set by the IMF, and it's in the thousands. The official price of gold is set twice a day at 10:30 a.m. and 3 p.m. This is called the gold fixing, and it's decided by the IBMA. I could really see XRP price set a long time ago by the IMF or BIS. And if you're a Rippler, this is something that you've thought the whole time. I remember this story from the digital asset investor. He said there was a niece of one of the elite, like a Rothschild niece, who said that she wanted to be truly, truly wealthy herself. And one of her rich uncles gave her a thumb drive full of XRP. Told her to just wait 20, 30 years. I like the story. You know, it's just a story, of course. But let's listen to what this guy has to say.
When we talk about the price of XRP, we have to look at the debt. And central banks have an incentive to dissolve that debt right now. And they found a solution, which is blockchain. They actually are going to, in my opinion, based on the research, and also I can confirm this, that the International Monetary Fund has already agreed on a price before all this integration started to happen. So this was a few years ago. They agreed upon a price, and I got a lot of information from Linda P. Jones has a friend who worked at the Central Bank of Australia, and she said that they agreed upon a price, and it's in the thousands. Now, when we again talk about the XRP price, we have to look at the global debt, the incentive for central banks to dissolve global debt, in fact, also to utilize this source of liquidity from XRP to facilitate, transparency. Moving into the digital economy, this is what they're going to be using. XRP is a financial instrument to serve the global economy.
It's hard not to be bullish. Let's keep checking out videos. Here we go. This is from Smoke. He says Stronghold video confirms the significance of cryptocurrencies within ISO 222, even specifically mentions XRP and XLM as cryptocurrencies that all benefit from the adoption of this new messaging standard. Swift was a messaging standard, and it's old and outdated. Let's listen to what these folks have to say. Smoke is a great researcher, so if he's putting it out there, it's got to be good.
All SIPA payments to use 2022, while the Federal Reserve in the US is encouraging financial institutions to adopt it by 2023. So what does this mean for digital currencies? ISO 20022 has the potential to play a key role in the development and implementations of CBDCs, as it provides a flexible and standardized framework for financial messaging that ensures consistency and interoperability between systems. Adopting ISO 20022 could increase the use of cryptocurrencies that are compliant with it. Two cryptocurrencies that are members of the ISO 20022 standards body are Ripple's XRP and Stellar Lumens. Recognizing the value of ISO 20022 messaging and its potential to transform the financial industry, Stronghold has utilized this technology in conjunction with blockchain ledger payments in select projects. Messaging standards are crucial for enabling the efficient and secure exchange of financial information between different systems and technologies. They play a critical role in improving the overall performance and reliability of the financial services industry.
If you don't know about Stronghold, check it out. It's in the ISO 200-2022 basket of assets, if you will, as well as Quant and a few others. I'm huge on XRP. I think the price is going to continue to go up. Do not sleep. 60 cents is not going to be the highest we reach in 2024. 60 cents is just the beginning. We touch 60, come back down to 57. Next, we're going to be hitting 70, 80. $1, $2. We're going for that new all-time high. Gotta break $3.50. I think 2025 is going to be our year. Zach from Web3 Reviews, thank you for being with us. Until next time.